In this session, we are going to see how database and Databricks table get created, and then how the data is getting inserted into Databricks table. There are two options. You can create database inside the Databricks storage, or you can create a database pointing to the external storage. So in this first cell, which is type of %SQL, I'm creating database temp_db movies. So this database got created inside the Databricks. Show database will show whatever database is available in the Databricks. So temp_movies database got created. However, as I want to store data onto Azure Data Lake storage, I'm going to provide location. Location is curated, that is container @movies curated to, and then dbx hive. dbx hive is the folder inside that all the data will get inserted or get created. As of now, this folder does not exist, so I'm going to create that. dbx hive we have created. Let us fire this cell or this command. As it says, the configuration property is not set. There is other way to set the configuration. So we go to movies, cluster, edit, advanced option. So I'll just provide my configuration entries here. Put the space between name and value. That's it. Confirm and restart. It will now restart the cluster. Let us go back to notebook and we'll run this command again. So whenever the cluster is up, this command will get fired. A database is now got created. Let us see. Yes, we have DB movies, and we will also observe what is there happen on the storage side as well. So on dbx hive, inside that it is nothing. There is nothing I can see. We have just created a database pointing to the dbx hive folder. Our next command is reading the file or data from the file again, and then creating a temporary table that will be alive within that session only. So tbl_open_gate is the table name which is holding the data. Yeah. So we have just verified data exists. So here I'm going to fire typical SQL commands. That is use db movies, and inside that create table movies, and our common columns, that movie ID, movie title, category, release date, etc. Apart from that, source I'm adding new one, and create that also I'm adding. So let's create this table. We will go back to storage and we'll observe what has happened there. When I refresh, I see movies folder now got created. Also, it is empty, but table got created because we created table. And the folder was got created because we created table inside the database. Next action is we are going to insert data into movies table. So data is from TBL OpenGate. So till release date, we have data. If I scroll up, I have these column data: movie ID, title, category, rating, runtime minute, and release date. After that, I am specifying OpenGet as a value for source column and current timestamp for created date. Command got fired. We'll just select start from movies, and I see source OpenGet, created date also. We see 4/4/2020. In the storage, we'll see what is happened. So this is part file. If you see here, data exists. As we inserted data into movies, data actually got stored on the external storage. However, the data is we are able to browse to Databricks table. So if you provide in the connection of Databricks to any external system or the reporting tool like Power BI, Power BI tool will just fire queries like this one. Apart from that, data scientist or any other systems like machine learning can directly point to the storage. In Azure Databricks, there is a concept called Delta. So Delta, again, it is an engine provided by Azure Databricks, which enables us to create table in the having the properties or having the support of ACID properties. So typical RDBMS ACID properties are available in the Databricks as well. So you can insert, update, delete data using those commands, using relevant commands. Apart from that, the isolation level are also maintained. So I'm going to create movies delta table. The schema and the column names will remain same. I'm just adding using delta keyword here. So whenever you create a delta table, it is managed by Databricks internally, and the data gets stored in Parquet format. You cannot specify any format for delta table. Inside Databricks 5, we see movies delta also got created. Inside that, delta underscore log is also got created. Let us see the JSON file. So who created it, at what time, and all, the log is maintained. So let us insert data into delta table. Data got inserted. We'll just refresh the log file. There is nothing in this one, so close it. New log file got created, so just click on that, edit. So it says data is added. Who added, what time added, what operation it did, and all, everything is maintained inside the log. So close it. Here only one file got created, that is part, and then 0000, whatever the naming format it maintains. And if you see the extension, it is Parquet. So these are the alternatives you can create and store the data in the Databricks. Now it is up to you as per the costing, as per the security requirement, and as per the architecture design or the platform guidelines how you want to store the data.